So I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. All cards are male or female, and all the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking. The overall energy is a Nine of Cups. Ooh. So, boy, you have a lot of love that you could offer someone. And we have cards left for the second part of the reading. Exactly the amount of cards we need for the second part of the reading. Okay, so Leos, the overall energy is the Nine of Cups. Look at all that love you have swirling around you. You're surrounded by love. You have so much love that you can even offer somebody. Okay? So this is surrounding your entire reading, and that's what we're going to talk about. What are you going to do with all this love? I have the Seven of Wands up in your highest energy. So it feels like everybody's got an opinion on what you should do with all that love. So, these are people who love you, who care about you. They want what's best for you. But you have your own staff. So all these wands coming in are about how you should start a fresh life, have a new beginning in your life. But you have your own. So you're going to sort through all this and decide how you're going to move forward and be able to hand out your cups of love. So those are the strongest energies in your reading. I have the Five of Cups here, and it's next to the Seven of Wands and right above the Nine of Cups. So the Five of Cups, you've been disappointed in love. Looking at spilled cups, you're down on love. You're like, I don't think, you're more like, you don't really know that you want to even take that chance on love right now. That type of feeling. But look, there's two full cups of love right above this figure. So hope is there. I call this the card for hope and love. Even though you're down and feeling down about love or going through something, been disappointed in love. I have the Magician next to the Five of Cups. There's the infinity symbol. That's the symbol of intuition and knowing. And look, you have all the tools it takes, all the tools to manifest just what it is you want from your life. Okay? So, you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. You have all the tools. And with that card being there, I'm willing to bet you're in the process of manifestation. I have the Nine of Swords under the Seven of Wands and next to the Nine of Cups. Really up in your head. All these are swords of truth and clarity. But look, they bring light. They enlighten you, even though it's kind of mental torture sometimes when the same thoughts keep coming through and coming through. But they're very enlightening and they help you to move forward. So, yeah, you've really been through it on a past relationship, or you're trying to get through that relationship. I have the Devil on the other side, the Nine of Cups, and under the Magician. This is the card for Capricorn, so Capricorn might be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. Energy totally different. The energy is toxic. So whoever you were with before, we got the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, on every side of the Nine of Cups. We have this toxic energy. Whoever you were connected with before, they had toxic energy attached to them of some sort. It could be anything from a third party to an addiction, okay? But whatever it was toxic, and it was preventing this pentacle from coming forward. So the relationship could not be grounded, could not be committed, could not be stable. I have the Two of Wands under the Nine of Swords. You're coming out of that Nine of Swords energy. And you still have all these cups of love, and you're wondering, what does it look like out there in moving forward? So you're getting ready to move forward. You're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings in the very beginning with the Seven of Wands, and here's the Two of Wands, and now you're really looking out there. You got all these cloudy, dark skies behind you, and you're looking towards the light. And you're getting ready to move forward. I have the Queen of Swords next to the Two of Wands and under the Nine of Cups. So this is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. It's very strong Libra. But this is you with your sword out, and you speaking your truth, and you asking for the truth, demanding the truth in moving forward. This is how you decide you're going to move forward. Look, you're actually, with the Queen of Wands, they're all male or female, like I said, these cards, but you're actually facing the Seven of Cups, which is right under the toxic energy of the card of the devil. So the Seven of Cups are cups that are not the right cups for you. They're all enticing for one reason or another, but, they all scream, pick me, but not one of those cups are the right cup for you. So your sword is out so that you don't have to deal with another one of these kind of cups, and that's what this other person was that is no longer in your life. You're looking out over the world. 2 of Wands. I got the 3 of Wands. Let's find out what else you need to know. My goodness. So I have the 3 of Wands. You're definitely coming out of this energy. So if you feel like if you're in this energy right now of being so disappointed in love, you don't even think you want anybody else in your life, that's going to fade away, okay? You are getting ready to, kind of take another look around. You're holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with the 3 of Wands. There's ships out there. And so you're getting ready to look for your ship. You want your ship to come in. The right person. It's right next to the Magician. So as a matter of fact, you're probably manifesting your ship to come in. Next to the 3 of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. There you got that Pentacle still. You can offer this to somebody if you should choose to offer it to somebody. But you still have it. You have love, you have security, you have groundedness, you have a lot to offer the right person. That Page of Pentacles, I think you really kind of wanted to offer that to someone here. I think this was the person in your past. I think they took your love for granted. I think they ran in and out of your life. I think they gave you hopes of fresh starts and new beginnings and ran out with the staff of passion. Flighty, not grounded, throwing, they're unsettled energy. So that's kind of why. And the truth has come to you, but that's kind of why this didn't work out. And for whatever reasons, they were running in and out of your life. And that is part of why it was toxic. But there's another reason associated with that. And I really don't know what it was, but that was a third energy. I have the Fool. And it's next to the Devil and under the 3 of Wands. So you were living in the energy of the Fool. It was fun. This relationship started off really fun, okay? And it was, there was a lot of laughter probably, a lot of joy, living in the moment, living day by day, throwing caution to the wind, not even worried about the future until you did start to worry about the future. That's why it's called the Fool's energy, because both people don't usually start looking forward towards something more solid and secure at the same time. And that's when relationships can fall apart. So it's only fun while it lasts. The Fool has his hand out towards the Devil card, and it's like, well, it was impossible for them to look forward with you because they have this other energy associated with them. It couldn't have worked. I have the 10 of Cups next to the Fool and under the Page of Pentacles. This is what you were looking for. 10 cups of love, an equal exchange of love, union between two people. It's a very family-oriented card. It's a beautiful card of love. So, right under the Page of Pentacles, yeah, you'd hand out your pentacle for that, but you were getting this. I have the 4 of Swords next to the 10 of Cups and next to the Knight of Wands, under the Knight of Wands. So you spent time. And this is a lot of time about this whole relationship, meditating, praying, soul-searching for the truth, for the clarity about what went on here, what was going on. Look at all the light that those swords bring to you. Look at all that light, all that enlightenment. This is a very spiritual healing card, so it really helps you heal. So you've been going through a lot of healing over this Knight of Wands. You're getting back to knowing what you want. You're getting more self-aware and very much wanting to know the truth about whatever cup comes near you, whatever cup wants to come into your life. You will ask the questions now. I have the Four of Pentacles under the Fool next to the Seven of Cups. Hang on to what you got. You do have your own pentacles. We know that with the Page of Pentacle. And just be grateful for what you have and hang on to it. If they come back and they want a loan, or if you did give them a loan, you may not get it back, okay? You may not. So hang on to your pentacles. Next to the Four of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, and that's under the Ten of Cups. I think on your ship, I think your Ten of Cups is on that ship. I think there's someone coming in here for you. This is about like committed, grounded, stable, secure. There's a lot of pentacles here. This is about as grounded as you can get and as secure as you can get, right under the Ten of Cups. 10 cups of love, 10 pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles. We know that you have pentacles to share. Hang on to what you've got. I feel like someone's coming in and you're manifesting them. They are your ship. I think it's too soon to tell who it is yet. I have the Queen of Wands next to the Ten of Pentacles and under the Four of Swords. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. One of those might be strong in someone else's chart too around this reading. So this is a very passionate, the most passionate card in the deck. That might be what kind of got you, into this place of mourning this relationship that didn't work out. So you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You got that. 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and here we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, very mature in your thinking, male or female, and you are just ready to move forward. So this whole reading is about you coming away from a failed relationship because you weren't on the same page. There was some toxic energy involved with the other person that made it impossible for this relationship. So you had to heal over it because you had love for this person, and now you just love yourself. Now you can just continue to love yourself, move forward, protect yourself against unwanted cups of love, and manifest what you want to come in. And then you're ready to go, to move forward. Let me take out a message from your guardian angels and your spirit guides. Let's find out what they have for you. This may or may not have to do with the reading, but it is a message that they want you to hear. All right, then, Leos, what do you need to hear there? We have the Four of Action. I'm going to read it to you. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. Wow. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. You have changes coming up, and you're going to love them. The Four of Action.